You want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Build it and they will come. This is a New Jack City, homie. Turn up your sound component wherever you are right now.
We jack up the volume, we'll be able to tell what you had for lunch.
The next hour is going to change everything you think you know about building your business, starting your business, and raising the money for your business.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to another Reg.A Money Show. This is Ron Costa here in Las Vegas. So we have Miguel Dotris in studio. Miguel, how you doing today?
Oh, my God, Ron, I am back from the dead. My friend, you know that I was like highly contamination. You had to have, the gowns and the toxicity because I had the flu. I was a flu victim. I feel like I should be going to some kind of counseling or something for flu victims like me, standing up and saying, I had the flu for 2 weeks. My name is Miguel. And then everybody's saying, hey, Miguel. It was terrible, Ron, but hey, guess what? I'm back. I'm feeling good. And, man, did I come back at a great time, Ron. Do we have an incredible show lined up for everybody on the Reg.A Money Show? Guys, we have such a great show lined up for you today. We have a great guest, a great company, and it's all about America.
Yes, it's the USA today for sure. We got the Olympics going on right now, and we're going full USA. And by the way, Miguel, today, you know how much we love Reg.A, right? We've always loved Reg.A, and today is Valentine's Day as well. So there it is. I love Reg.A.
I love Reg.A, and this has been great. And what I think, Ron, is we got a question that we got from one of our listeners. We're going to do our question. And, guys, Ron and I are bringing you some information here on the Reg.A Money Show. We got a question this week, and because of our special segment that we have with our guest, we're actually pulling out that segment that we've been talking to you guys about. That's called the Qualifier. Remember, we have the contenders, which are companies that are coming up and doing a Reg.A or thinking about doing a Reg.A, and then we have our qualifiers. Our qualifiers are companies that are actually participating or doing a Reg.A currently or qualified with the Securities and Exchange Commission. And guess what, guys? We got a monster show for you with a qualifier coming on the second half. So you got to stay tuned. So, Ron, I'm going to go right to the mailbag. And I'm going to pull out this question because this is very interesting. Okay. This question is coming from Robbie R. Okay, and he's out of Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, and Robbie R's question goes like something like this. He says, "Hey guys, a big fan of the show. Thank you so much for bringing all the information in regards to Reg.A to us. Small business owners really appreciate the information because you give us an opportunity to think about how we can grow our business." Excellent, Robbie. All right, so what does he put here? Okay, so he says, with Reg.A, does it matter if the company is a startup, or do you need to have lots of revenue to be considered a good Reg.A? Robbie R., very good question. Very good question. Does a company have to have a lot of revenue, or can it be a startup to qualify for Reg.A? So what do you think, Ron?
Well, I think it could be done, but I think there's a monetary issue with that as well, because you do need some significant money to start the Reg.A in the first place.
That's right. Okay, so let's talk about that. I love how you always go to the nuts and bolts of it, Ron. It's beautiful. Okay, so Robbie R., this one's for you. Shout out to Atlanta, Georgia. Robbie R., Ron just said it. He hit it on the nose. You're going to need a little war chest, so you are going to need some initial funds to run your Reg.A. Okay, so when I say initial funds, you're looking at anywhere. We're seeing budgets with marketing and SEC and auditing. You're looking at anywhere between $250 all the way to $500,000. So you got to have that in the war chest just to do the Reg.A. Now, do you need significant sales? Okay, let's just talk about sales or revenue, right, to drive a Reg.A. No. The question is, to drive a Reg.A, you don't need significant revenue. You don't need significant sales, okay? because that's what Reg.A is all about. Reg.A is about having access to capital markets for startup companies. Now, once you get qualified, once you get through the audit, and once you get through all the rigmaroles of the SEC and the qualification process, you're then going to go in front of broker-dealers. And broker-dealers, okay, are going to look at you in the way that, you know, a bank looks at somebody that they're going to make a loan to. You know, you got tons of money, we'll give you a loan. You got no money, we got no loans for you, right? So what ends up happening is, you know, you need significant revenue to be represented probably by a broker-dealer or a large investment house. But to qualify for a Reg.A, you don't need to have a lot of sales and a lot of revenue to qualify for the Reg.A. But that's the point of the Reg.A. So you raise some money, you put some money on your balance sheet, you put some money on your shareholder equity account. All of a sudden, now you got maybe $1 million, $2, $3, $4, $5 million on the balance sheet. Now you're looking very pretty, and now you can be listed on an exchange, and you can have a broker-dealer come and say, "Oh yeah, I'd love to represent you, but you're going to have to do the majority of the heavy lifting, Robbie." Okay, that's going to be Robbie and his friends and family, and finders, and you know, a lot of people working together, a lot of marketing, a lot of advertising on your part to get that offering out into the general public, so that way the Main Street investors, the ones that we're always talking about here on the show, can participate in that offering. Robbie, thank you so much for your question. We really do appreciate it so very much. You guys, if you got any questions for me and Ron, you guys, Ron will tell you how to send them. You guys have to stay tuned, because here on the Reg.A Money Show, we have the CEO of American Gas and Technology joining us on the second half of the show. You better not go anywhere. Ron, tell them how they can submit some questions to us. Let's take a break, buddy, and let's bring on Mr. Tate and American Gas and Technology.
Yeah, looking forward to that. So people can go to Reg.A Money.com. There's a link there for the Money Show, and if you click on that link or you scroll down, you're going to see a place there to submit your question. And also, if you're interested in sponsoring the show segment, there's a place where you can fill out a form there as well. So, Miguel, we're going to take a little break. We're going to come back, and we're going to have a great second half of the show. No one is going to want to miss this one. It's going to be great.